I am Dr. Swanson, and Roger is one of my patients. As of today, he has been diagnosed using a DNA test with a genetic disease called Huntington's. This disease normally appears in people in the 30s to 50s, with one or more parents that are positive for the gene. I have informed him and his sister of what to expect in these early stages, and will be checking up on him as the disease progresses and, well, essentially wears down his nerves.
Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm 16, and I'll be vlogging about my brother Roger, who is 26. Today he was just diagnosed with Huntington disease, and pretty much is a degenerate brain disorder that will slowly erode his mental and physical capabilities. There is no cure because it is genetic. Apparently my dad did have the disease but never told my mom anything. Unfortunately, they are divorced, so there was little communication over the years. And so my mom's just really upset, but we're just focusing on Roger, who just seems to be in denial and just really scared at the moment.
A genetic test is performed on someone who may have Huntington's disease because, well, humans have 46 chromosomes, which contain genetic information. When the Huntington-producing gene on the 4th chromosome is mutated, it causes the cells in the brain, mostly the basal ganglia and parts of the cortex, to function improperly and eventually die. When this part of the brain is damaged, it is difficult to control thought and movement. This is the result of certain messages being blocked that usually will travel through the basal ganglia.
Hey guys, it's been 5 months now, and over the course of those months, I took a DNA test, and my mom took me to the neurologist, and they told me I didn't have the disease. Unfortunately, it's not that case for my brother. My brother is extremely depressed right now. He's just, his whole life is just, changed, and he has to think about things, now. As for what his girlfriend has told me, he kind of just wants to travel and do things and live his life as if he didn't have Huntington's disease. So he's kind of, having to rework his whole life schedule. Hey guys, it's me, Brittany, and I wanted to explain the significant changes I've seen in Roger these past couple of months. First one is that he seems really angry all the time for no apparent reason. It's really affecting me and my mom. My mom's just really scared that he's gonna hurt someone out of nowhere. The second one is the slight twitching I've seen and those involuntary movements the doctor told me about. Again, my mom's just freaked out and really wants him to come back home, but Roger is persistent on just staying by himself and being independent while he still can. Overall, it's just scary that Roger is going to turn into this big, different person when he, used to be my big brother who taught me all these things and was helping me, but it's scary.
When Roger came in for his checkup, he was noticeably more sluggish and irritable. These are common signs of the early stages of HD, which are depression and irritability.
Hey guys, these past few years have been crazy. So at first, Roger and I decided to do these daily exercises together and eat healthy, but over the past few years, he's deteriorating quite quickly. Roger can't walk in a straight path anymore. He just moves all over the place, and whenever I walk with him outside, he's normally off the sidewalk and not on it. Sometimes he kind of just acts like a puppy with zero attention span. The involuntary movements are even, worse now. They're affecting his sleep, and his girlfriend was talking about how one day he slapped her in the face one night. That's pretty funny, but it's still really scary. We just kind of try to live our lives together, and when we go out as a family to dinner, it's quite different. People stare because of Roger, who's like moving around all over the table, and people just don't understand what's going on. And we just wish people understood and gave us space. but you know, no one's going to do that. Everyone's going to stare, so it's kind of hard for us as a family to act normal and seem normal. So
I am checking in on Roger and his sister as he approaches the middle stages of HD. I have given Roger medication for his muscle spasms, and he should be experiencing a slight decrease in motor skills.
hey guys, it's been a couple of years now, and Roger decided to move back home. And since I'm the little sister, I kind of had to step into this caregiver role and move along home as well. So we're an entire family again, like we used to be, but now it's quite different. Roger has lost all his fine motor skills. He can no longer write, he can no longer drive, and this lack of independence has caused him extreme amount of depression. He goes to therapy more often than ever. My life is kind of put on hold because I have to drive him all the time, everywhere, every doctor's appointment, and so it's really hard on me. I'm still in school and studying. My mom has just been getting older, and it's been quite hard on us.
At this point, I have noticed and have been informed by Roger's sister that he has become less able to perform normal functions in the household. And from talking to him, I can tell he is having difficulty speaking, but is working with an occupational therapist and a speech pathologist.
Hey guys, these have been the hardest years of my entire life. Roger can barely communicate with us anymore. He slurs all the time, and half the time I don't understand him, and I can just see the struggle on his face, and it's just really self-deprecating in a way. So me and my mother have tried to find ways to communicate with him through pointing at pictures or hand gestures, but it's just, God, it takes a lot of effort to take care of Roger all the time. Roger falls all the time now, so we have him confined to a wheelchair. We've also have several incidences of him choking on food, so my mom thought it was a good idea to send him to a healthcare facility where they can take really good care of him. Me and my mom are just tired of taking care of him because it's hard, and you know, we love him too, but we also want him to have the best care possible, so we thought it was a good option.
This disease will soon prove fatal for Roger, and it is a lot to take in. However, with hospice care and his sister, Roger can live the rest of his life comfortably. He has, at this point, little cognitive and motor skills and mostly is confined to a bed. Like most HD patients, Roger's death resulted from choking rather than HD itself. He had also lost a bunch of weight due to the difficulty HD causes in swallowing. Many HD patients suffer from.
My mother, she got a call from the healthcare facility, and Roger died. And she came into my room, and she was telling me how guilty she felt, even though she wasn't a carrier of the gene, that she still felt guilty that she brought him into this world. And I'm sorry. I said goodbye to the real Roger a long time ago. Whoever died, that wasn't Roger. Roger was amazing. He was my rock, and he was everything to me as a child. He taught me all these things. He taught me how to, ride a bike, because my father was never there. Huntington's disease is a cruel disease. I'm sorry. thank you for watching, and I hope you do spread awareness about Huntington's, and bless all who are diagnosed with it. Thank you.